I used to be a physicist, and I worked for Eastman Kodak, and I was a contractor to NGA, the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency.
Oh
And
shit!
so I went to
Damn.
HR, and I was like, yeah, I got this girl is like asking me to do like this thing because she said, they're like, well, as long as it doesn't come back to the company, and you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, fine. So I do that, and she like the catch was it was like $300 a scene. I had to shoot with 5 girls individually. She was one of them, but she was like the one that they wanted because she was the girl
Yeah.
that I was hooking up with. She was a stripper I met in DC.
Okay.
And then they were like, well, 1,500 bucks, 5 scenes. I had to pay for my own test. They flew me out there, whatever. Like that was I was like, all right, awesome. That's money.
Yeah.
And while I was there, the director dude was like, he was like, yo, dude, he's like, you've got a great body, you've got a great look, everything works, you perform well. You're not gonna make any money in porn. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I wasn't trying to. He's like, but hear me out. You're a fucking guy. And I was like, I mean, I hooked up with a couple of trans girls, but I'd never actually hooked up with a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's like, I see this shit. This is what I do for a living. I can spot it. He's like, you're gonna be a star. And I'm like, I don't know about all that. Because at the time I was still playing rugby and stuff. Like, and
Yeah.
like all my friends are hyper macho and shit.
I was
And
just
so I
gonna
was
ask,
like,
were you from like a very masculine type of group and background in a way?
oh, totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Like back to what we're talking about the internet, like and
Yeah.
how like I graduated high school. I'm dating myself, but I don't care. 1996 is when I
Okay.
graduated high school.
Uh-huh.
So in like 94, it was still the BBS. My parents had CompuServe, if you remember that.
Hmm.
And images would load like,
Yeah. Oh
line
yeah.
by line.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know a fucking thing about internet history. And oh my God. So my dad calls me down, like it's like, it's before school or whatever. And it's like 6:30 in the morning. And I'm up because I gotta be up at 6 o'clock. And my dad's like, come here, what is this? And it's the
Yeah.
picture I jerked off to last night, which was a Falcon Studios image of a gay cowboy with his hat on, looking back, riding on a big old dick. And and I was like, I don't know, some friend sent that to me or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a
But
virus. I
also,
don't know what that
yeah,
is.
but also, you gotta remember this was 1996
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
94 rather.
Dude, think about
And I
this.
lived in,
2 years before this, that guy was handcuffed to a fence. The gay guy was handcuffed to a fence and beaten to death. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like that
yeah,
shit was still
exactly.
like gay,
Yeah,
not
but
yeah.
also I lived in Buffalo, New York.
So
So New
yeah,
York City
Very accepting.
had they did like, and even at that time, they still didn't know what was going on with
yeah,
HIV and AIDS. And my dad sat me down and he's like, "We're not going to talk to your mom about this." He's like, "Because she's not gonna take it well." He's like,
yeah,
"But he's like, I love you. You're my son. Like, you have any questions? You like, just please talk to me. Tell me what." And I went, "Oh no, I don't know anything about it." Just dove super hard in the closet, and then I waited till 2008 to actually touch penis.